It's me Shihab. I'm doing a lot of agroecology projects in and around India, and it's been 15 years I'm working on this field. So, what exactly mean by agroecology? I have mentioned all this in my last videos and all. So, it is a balancing of agriculture and ecology. There you have to do a lot of um, fruit yielding trees, and also the same time you have to do little focus on this wild species conservation. That's why I always recommend when we do or when we make some food forest, you have to give a portion for growing wild species. So today I thought to have a introduction about one tree which is very rare species, and I'm living in a community which is having around 150 acres. It's called Sanditiferae. So this tree is called Chloroxylon Swietenia. It is also called Indian satinwood. And I was just doing one day I was just walking in the farm, so I found this tree was with full of bloom, and I saw it looks very strange, and I haven't seen this kind of tree in and around this farm. So I just started looking on it, and I identified the leaf, and I started reading about it. Then I found it is a very endangered species, and it is also listed in IUCN Red List. So what exactly it means? So as I told, right, it's not seen anywhere in this farm. It is 150 acres. Along with this farm, there are a lot of government lands, non-pata lands and all. So in I do go for a lot of trekkings, but I haven't seen this rare species in that forest. I have seen Pongamia, I have seen neem tree, I have seen Rhytia tinctoria, but this was not seen in anywhere in my walk. So I thought to kind of do little research on it. What is the feature of this tree? Why it is become to endangered list, and why it is listed in IUCN Red List? Then it is very clear. It is overexploitation because of the use of the tree, and it is a slow growth tree. That might be the reasons people are cutting it for furniture in a large scale, and because of this slow growth, people will not use, people will not grow as a timber tree like teak or mahogany or etc. You can see this tree itself, like it's around maybe some 25 to 30 years old, but it's a very kind of slow growth, and it's a small tree. And but maybe that reason it is people have overexploited, and it's gone now. It is vanished. It's in the very threatening stage. So I thought, like, not only me, right? I have just like accidentally seen this tree, but maybe next generation, if we are not conservating it, they cannot see this tree, and it will be vanishing from the earth. So, like, I thought to do some research, and as well I am planning to collect lot of seed from this tree, and we will propagate it. And I can do, because there's a 150 acres, we can start planting in the roadside, maybe one tree, one plot, etc. It's a community farm, so everyone can contribute to or conserve it. And just see, it's not about the furniture purpose. You see this texture of this tree. It's a beautiful one, very beautiful. It is not pure white, it is not pure yellow, it is a light creamy kind of color. And the canopy as well, it has a small leaves, and this is a very beautiful tree. Like that, you have to closely look on the tree, then we will identify, we will understand that. So I can explain you now itself here. Along with this tree, there is one more tree is called Rhytia tinctoria, and other one, one neem tree also there. So looks wise, when you just like have a close look, you can see that both have some similarities are there. It also have the some similar color of the satin wood, but the texture is different. So this way, uh, we are like Pongamia. Just for an example of Pongamia, Pongamia is a native tree here. It grows like very nicely here, and in summer it gives good leaf, and it attracts a lot of pollinators. Uh, it's a different one. When Pongamia gives a new leaf, this will not give. That time it will be beautiful flowers. and I was getting little fragrance from the flower as well. It also attracts good beneficial insects which help you for the pollination. So if you are adding this tree in your food forest, that helps you a lot, not only just for furniture purpose, just for a landscape, if you consider as a landscape element, or in a conservative perspective, if you are keeping this as a tree, it makes lots of difference. So I am sitting on top of Chloroxylon Swietenia, satinwood, and as I told, right, it's like very rare species, and I haven't seen much data about this tree in internet, and I thought to have to do a kind of conservation. So I just climbed on the tree and started collecting few seeds. So we need to see how it propagate and all. Then couple of trees, and this year we can just propagate it, and we can plant in and around the farm. So you can see this texture, right? It's a every tree has its own textures. Like the trunk's texture is too good. It's not very white, or it is little darkish, and there is a slight yellow grains are going on this one. So I like it's a very medium tree. Maybe because of this climate, it is not growing very vigorously. So this kind of species is very important to this environment. Next generation, it will not come to know. As I told, right, it's Ender farm. It's very less plants are available, and I haven't seen much species, much varieties of this plant have in the farm itself. Not only farm, we have lot many government lands nearby, so there is no much species. But you can see near to this tree there is Rhytia tinctoria, and this tree has a very common here, and there are a lot of plants available in this uh, farm. And along with that, there is one more neem tree. So neem tree also, lot many plants are available here. So stay tuned with our channel to know more about this kind of different species which is maybe endangered, which is in a the threatened stage. Maybe it will be listed in IUCN Red List. So I'm thinking to make a good series about it. Last video I have mentioned about Hopia poviflora, which is endangered species in the Western Ghats. Like that, in this Eastern Ghats also there are many species. So we will talk about all these trees in coming video soon. Thank you so much for watching it.